You guys know that I'm always plugging you to the best and easiest recipes ever, which is why in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make really tasty, sweet, but not overly sweet coated peanuts. If you grew up in Nigeria, you know what I'm talking about. We buy this all the time. I know people still buy it because I was going to say that it's like a children's snack, but it's actually not. Adults eat it because I do. And if you've been looking for a side hustle, this is actually a really good side hustle for you because it does not require a lot for you to start, and the profits can be really good if you know how to handle your business very well. So if you're looking for that, this is the recipe for you. All you have to do is double or triple the amount of the ingredient that I have put in the description box and your business is ready to go. Now let me show you how I make really sweet, really tasty coated peanuts because I am in love with this particular recipe, you guys. And now let us dive right into the video. But no, we can't actually dive right into the video because you're not subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Now let us actually dive right into the video. To make our coated peanuts, of course, we're going to need some peanuts. These are fresh. They're not cooked. They're not boiled. Nothing. Just fresh peanuts. We are also going to be using some all-purpose flour, salt, vanilla essence. We're also going to need some sugar, a little bit of powdered milk, and some eggs. This is all you need, you guys. First things first, you want to rinse your peanuts until they look really, really clean like this. Then you're going to set that aside. For your dry ingredients, you're going to mix the flour and the salt in a bowl, and then you want to whisk this until combined. Again, you're not doing too much, just whisk this and combine. You want to make sure that everything is properly mixed so that you don't have like milk one side, sugar one side, or anything like that. Yeah. Once you mix that, you're also going to set that aside. For your wet ingredients, you're going to mix the eggs, the sugar, and the vanilla essence together. All we are doing is to make sure that when we are ready to start making our coated peanuts, everything is good and ready to go. All you're now going to do is whisk this. You can use a fork, you can use a spoon, whatever you want to use is fine. Just do that and set aside. Now for the peanuts, we're going to pour some boiling water over the peanuts and let this sit for exactly 15 minutes. We're actually going to time this, nothing less than 15 minutes and nothing more than 15 minutes because we want it to cook. This is what it looks like after it is cooked or after 15 minutes. Now we're going to strain off the excess water or the water in general and then transfer onto a rack. You can use sun to dry this, but if you're sunning this, of course this is going to take a lot of time. However, for me, all I'm just going to do is make sure that this thing is evenly distributed so that we don't have too many on one side and too little on another. And then we're going to transfer this into my oven. My oven also has an air fryer function and a dehydrating function. So we are going to just dehydrate it. We just want to remove the moisture from this. It's important that you actually remove the moisture from your peanuts before moving ahead. So we are going to do this for 20 minutes. And after about 20 minutes, this is exactly what we have. You can see that the color is changed. Everything looks good. We've removed the moisture from it and now we can proceed. Please do not remove the skin of the peanuts. You don't have to do that at all. Peanuts or coated peanuts in general have their skins on them, and that is what you want. Now this is where the magic begins. All you want to do is start mixing the wet ingredient and the dry ingredient, just as I'm doing here. You're going to put the wet ingredient first. You're going to roll the bowl. I'm very lazy, maybe not lazy, I just want things to be very quick. So whenever I had issues with rolling, I just use a spoon to make sure that it mixes properly. The only problem with using a spoon is that sometimes your peanuts will have like irregular shapes, but if you're rotating like this or if you're rolling like this, your peanuts, your coated peanuts will have like those really fine peanuts, coated peanuts looking aesthetic, if you get what I mean, right? So again, you're going to go in with the wet ingredient first, roll that, make sure that it is coated, like all your peanuts are coated, and then you're now going to go in with the dry ingredients, which we have like our flour mix and everything. Once you do that, you're now going to go over again with the wet ingredients. At the end of the day, you should have something looking like this. After so many rounds of doing this is actually very time consuming, but it is worth it. After you do that, after you've exhausted both the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients, you're now going to transfer onto a sieve and then remove like the excess flour, because we don't want any excess flour here. We don't need it for anything. We're going to remove the excess flour and then we can proceed to frying this. It is advisable that you fry this in a pot that is deep, just like what I'm doing here, because it is just going to help. And also the amount of heat that you should be using is almost similar to the amount of heat we use when you're frying chin chin. It is not overly hot so much that when you put it in, everything is already cooking. You don't want that at all. Just medium amount of heat and you are good to go. While we're here, you guys, in case it's the first time you're hearing my voice, or in case it's the first time you're watching a video from my channel, hi everyone, my name is Daniel. I am a digital content creator and YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. I share recipe videos like this every week. I also share videos on my shorts every day. So if you subscribe to my channel, which I think you should, you're never going to lack good quality food content. If you're trying to learn or know how to make recipes, this is the channel for you. Now, once we are done with frying, our coated peanuts are ready. You just want to put them in a tray just to make them dry out a bit, and that is it. Nothing more, nothing less. If you want to know everything about the recipe, or if you want to see the food ingredient list, please check the description box. If you're using this recipe for a business, all you want to do again is double or triple the amount of ingredients, and then this is the point where you get to put them in nylons or whatever packaging material you want to use for your peanuts, and your business is ready to go. You can thank me later. And now I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Do not forget to subscribe.